Yeah, just some quick updates for end of April. It's about noon, the 23rd of April. Just listening to the birds. Just got in from a walk and just wanted to go through just a few things in the garden to note their progress. Yeah, we got a Wanagera apple blossom hiding on here. Look like it's gonna lose one of their buds. I think due to the watering of the water hose. Yeah, I lost a lot of buds in the past couple of days, and I just want to note, like this Wanagera totally aborted its buds. Just too much water. And up in the tree, I think it's Aerides. Let's see if I can get a close up. There's one spike, and the other one is tucked away right there. It got a little bent because it was pressing up against a leaf, but their spikes are progressing. And over on the other side of the tree, the other, I think it's Aerides, is hiding her spike there. So no spike blast for this orchid. And all the others are doing fine. That's in the tree. Yeah, from what I can see. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I did get another spike on aggregatum tucked away. Let's see if we can get that spike. There it is, tucked away in the tree. One of the late bloomers, or maybe it isn't. But yeah, got that spike. I had one. This guy flowered early season, like March. Oh, Sharon, don't drop this because she got two new growths on this guy, and you don't want to damage that. So we'll just sit that here until I can hang it back in the tree. Okay, so yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, oh, aggregate, early flowering aggregatums did well. So I guess they're going to bloom one after the other, which is great. I'll take that up into the summer. Pause. Okay, so we got some cuttings from a Maxillaria tenafolia that are in bud. Let's take it down so get a better look at it. The sun, the lighting is pretty bad. Yeah, let's take it here. So we got some buds forming. Yeah, I did a division from the main plant here, which is huge. I just took a took a small piece and well, I tucked it under here. It's doing fine, but I took a small piece from it months ago, and I stuck it in some cocoa husk. Yeah, washed it thoroughly again and again, even though it's processed very well for ready to use. But I cleaned it again, let it sit for a while, the husk in rainwater, and then I packed it in under this maxillaria cutting. So it's in bud, and then I took another cutting, which is looks like it's doing well. I recently took this cutting. Yeah, I broke off, I believe, what was a new growth, but it's doing okay. I think it'll come along just fine. Maxillaria, the plant might not flower, but that division will. Let me make sure I sit this snugly and securely up there. There are some valves that are still trying to flower. That is weird because it is hot as Dickens. Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, so I saw something going on this Hoya, but I'm gonna have to wait, I guess. I thought it was about to flower. I had this, the mealybugs were taking over. That's why it's so glossy and shiny. But I did see something going on, so we're gonna have to wait. I'm not sure. And Thursiflorum is still looking lovely, but I got it in the sun. I had three flower buds here. That's one, that's two, and the other is tucked away. It's really pretty, but it would have been outstanding had it had a fragrance. It would have been just fantastic. But I like it. I like it because it's yellow. Okay, my smallest grammatophyllum is doing fine. Still trying to open up all this buds. Yeah. Encyclids are doing well. I got another fowl up there trying to flower. It looks like my air plant is doing rather well there. Nice little display. Really lovely. But I don't think it's done yet. It'll probably burst open. But yeah, so everything was moved around here. I had too much sun in this area, so I placed some evergreens over here in a very expensive little palm tree to shade the rest of the orchids that are tucked away here in in a pot to give it a little more humidity. These orchids needed a little more humidity, so we just filled the container up with river rock. And I wanted to show you something else that needed a little more humidity. Thanks, Marie Young. It's a makeshift terrarium for this cattleya, and as you can see, these buds are swelling. It's either a new growth or something. It never flowered, but I'm trying to keep it alive and keep it going. That was my promise. But yeah, I stuck it in a water bottle and put some holes in it to create extra humidity, and it seems to be working. Thanks again, Maria Young. Fantastic. All right, so that's for my Fred clock area after dark. I believe that's what it is. I'm gonna have to go back into my videos to find out the real name because I've had it forever. And the garden wall is doing fine. I got some evergreens that are some not evergreens, but some citrus that are coming into bud. That's my Persian bush lime, and that's my Meyer lemon there that's putting on a nice budding display. Yeah, nice buds are coming. Plenty of citrus to give to the neighbors, and it looks like the Digbyana cross with purpurata bud down in that sheet is still progressing. Yeah, it's still in there. It's getting taller. It's getting longer. It's growing. Fantastic. Now don't fall. Yeah, moving along. On the other side of the garden, my seedlings are still growing. Everything's doing well, laid out so I can see what's going on. I lost my Akiko Sato buds. Too much water from the storms, but that's okay because I planned on giving it a division, a cut here. Take these two and hope it'll kick out another direction of growth. Absolutely. Yeah, ampullations are still in flower, and the buds are coming along here on this wonderful cattleya that I can't wait to get a view of. And here's the tag. The buds are progressing well. Absolutely. Uh-oh. Get that tag down there. Volcano jewel. Stay in your basket. Yeah, got another Wanagara here that I lost the buds because of the storm. That's okay. My coming Gianna Hoya is kicking out a nice bract here, flowers. There were two, but the storm killed. There's the other spike there, drying up. Killed that spike, so it left me with one. Oh, fantastic. Let's see, what else? Update. Yeah, Grace Sato is still kicking out flowers, spikes. It's a bit windy today. Good job. It's a bit windy today, but it's still hot. Okay, we have Alicera about to flower. I think that's the Pacific Nova Hilo with another spike tucked away back there. Fantastic, yeah. And I had another oncidium. I gave a lot of the oncidiums away, by the way, to people, my family. Okay, I had another oncidium back here in flower. It's really crowded in here, so I really can't find them until those spikes. Oh, there's a tiny one here. And something was going on with this cattleya back here. Uh, Not sure. I'm going to have to come back later and find it. But I had a cat with some buds on it. Okay, my paths are doing fine. Got one path that went over back there. Sorry for the lighting. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yep, but everything else seems to be doing okay. Uh, yeah, amaryllis are growing and budding up real good. Get out of that net. Put a little netting up to keep that western sun, that westerly sun that comes over the house and just, it pounds this area. So it needed a little protection until the sun sets westerly. Yeah, that afternoon sun will definitely abolish this area without some kind of protection. Yeah, but still, they need that sun. So I watch them daily to make sure they're okay. Get a little sunburn spots in here, but Grace Sato can afford to give up some of her leaves. She shelters all the cats behind her, so she's more like a sacrificial dendrobium, but she takes that sun, and I do give her some protection. But yeah, just a quick update. Um, Today I'm going back to the West Orchid and Garden to get my remaining cattleyas that are back there. I think I have what's back there? I have a Booth Lee back there, that main plant, which should be in bud. I haven't been back there, so I don't know what it's doing, but this is the time of year where it buds up. Then I have a second plant, uh, a Booth Lee right here. That's my second Booth Lee. It was a bag baby. It doesn't look like it's doing anything, so, but I'm going to go back there and see what's going on with that main plant. I just hope it's not no, Booth leaves just don't die. It thrives because the humidity is really, really, really high back there. The orchids loved it. Yeah, it's just that I contracted a nasty bug that just about devastated the cattleya. So moved everything out here to keep a better eye, a little more control. I don't hang out on that back. It's too hot back there. Can't. Okay, and now we're just gonna walk out here in the garden. How lovely. It's a little messy, but forgive me. I'm working and still trying to maintain my garden. Got to do some weeding back there. Peace lily is in flower. Yeah, let's move through here. I'm going to see what the Grammatophyllums are doing. I know all they can do is grow and flower, so, but we still need to keep an eye on them. Make sure cats and raccoons didn't knock over any of the plants. My pigeon pea plants are coming along. Yeah, I got to start repotting them and giving some away to my family. Yeah, because we love pigeon peas. Yeah, desert rose. The black desert rose is in flower. How lovely is that? And look at the spikes on these Grammatophyllums. Unbelievable. They really outdid themselves this season. Absolutely. There was no stopping them. I had no control over these orchids. The only control I had was to make sure they have enough room to just spread out and do whatever they want. This is crazy. Cray, 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 cray growth. Look at that. They're everywhere. Absolutely. When they all open, man, that is going to be outstanding. Yep. Got some on this spike that's open, headed out into the garden. Yeah, absolutely. So that's my update for the end of April. Yeah, Bleeding Hearts is just bleeding with beauty. Yeah, I love this plant, and I think I found the right place for it. Perfect place. It's loving its position, and all I have to do is just keep it cut back a little. That's it. Now I gotta learn how to propagate it for sure because the neighborhood wants some. So now I gotta either get with Fairchild to find out how to propagate this bleeding heart plant or go back to the Home Depot and talk to the gardeners there, because online really doesn't tell me much about how to propagate it online. So, and I've been playing with certain cuttings of it. If it was easy, if it was that easy, then oh, I would have had it done already. But I do have some. Let's take that off. I do have some seeds forming here. So I tried to germinate. Maybe I should try again. I did try earlier. So it's obvious that it dropped seeds. So we'll see. I don't know. That's weed down in there. That's not a bleeding hearts. All of that's going to get burned out. Weed control. All of that. So because we're having so much rain, I need to wait um, till some of that rain just clears up. Another view of the Grammatophyllum spikes. Unbelievable. Mike probably can't see them because there's so much green in the garden. But yeah, that's a quick update. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. And have a great orchid and gardening day.